Hello students, today we are going to begin a new lesson, that is Let's March. This is the lesson, this is an introduction about Kailash Satyarthi. Now this lesson gives us information that Kailash Satyarthi was awarded the Nobel Prize, or you can say Nobel Peace Prize 2014 for his work in protecting the rights of children. He is an activist against child labor. This lesson is a speech delivered by him on the eve of the Nobel Prize distribution ceremony. Let me give you the information about Kailash Satyarthi. He is an Indian children's rights and education advocate and an activist against child labor. He founded the Bachpan Bachao Andolan in 1980 and has acted to protect the rights of more than 83,000 children across 144 countries. He has been honored with many awards, including Nobel Peace Prize of 2014. He had addressed this speech on the eve of Nobel Prize distribution ceremony. Let's see what he has expressed in this speech, that is Let's March. Let me tell you, or let us go to part 1. My dear children of the world, Your Majesties, Your Royal Highness, Excellencies, distinguished members of the Norwegian Nobel Committee, dear brother Tom Hurricane, brothers and sisters, and my dear daughter Malala. Now here he has begun the speech by addressing different distinguished members who were present at the ceremony of Nobel Peace Prize. From this podium of peace and humanity, I am deeply honored to recite a mantra from the ancient text of wisdom Vedas. Now this is the speech of Kailash Satyarthi. He says, from this podium of peace and humanity, I means Kailash Satyarthi. I am deeply honored to say a mantra, to recite a mantra from the ancient text of wisdom Vedas. This mantra carries a prayer, an inspiration, an aspiration, and a resolve that has the potential to liberate humanity from all man-made crises. Satyarthi says, let's walk together in the pursuit of global progress. For the progress of global, for the progress of the country, let's walk together. Not a single person should be left out or behind in any corner of the world. He says that let us come together. He addressing to all the people who belong to entire nation, entire world. He says, let us come together. There should not be a single person be left out or left behind in any corner of the world, from east to west, from south to north. He says that I want people from every corner of the direction. Let us come together. Let us fight. Let us work together. Fight for the right of the children. Let's speak together. Let our minds come together. He calls the people. He mentions the people to come together, to speak together. Let our minds come together, learning from the experiences of our ancestors. Let us together create a knowledge for all, benefits all. He said that let us come together, let us share our feelings, let us share our views, let us allow our minds come together and let us learn our experience from our ancestors, and we create knowledge, we use knowledge for the benefits of everybody. I bow to my late parents, to my motherland India, and to my mother earth. With a warm heart, I recall how thousands of times I have been liberated each time. Liberated means freedom, freed. With a warm heart, I recall. He recalls the memory, how thousands of times he had been liberated each time. I have freed a child from slavery. Whenever he freed a child from slavery, he felt that he was liberated. He was freed from the clutches of the problems. In the first smile of freedom on the beautiful faces, I see the God smiling. Satyarthi says, when he freed a child, when he gave a freedom to the child, he saw the smile on the face of the child. It looks like the smile of the God. He sees the gods on the faces of the children. I give the biggest credit of this honor to my movements, Kalu Kumar, Dhoom Das, and Adarsh Kishore from India. Now he was not alone. Now these are the persons who are helping him. They are working together. Not only from India, dear students, even from Pakistan, by name Iqbal Masih, who made the supreme sacrifice for protecting the children, who made a supreme sacrifice for the freedom and dignity of children. Satyarthi says, I humbly accept this award. He was present for the award. He was getting the award. He got the award. He says that, I accept this award on behalf of all such martyrs, my fellow activists across the world and my countrymen. He dedicated the award to all his people who have supported him, who helped him to make the children free, to give the dignity for the children. My journey from the great land of Lord Buddha, Guru Nanak, and Mahatma Gandhi, India to Norway, is a connect between the two centers of global peace and brotherhood, ancient and modern. Satyarthi says, he belonged to the great land of Lord Buddha, Guru Nanak, and Mahatma Gandhi. From India to Norway, there is a connection between the two centers of the global peace and brotherhood, ancient and modern. He addresses, friends, the Nobel Committee has generously invited me to present a lecture. The Nobel Committee invited him to present a lecture. Respectfully, I am unable to do that because I am representing here the sound of silence. He says that I was called here to present a lecture, but I am unable to give a lecture because I am here the sound of silence. Sound of silence means children cannot express, children cannot cry because they are helpless. There is nobody to help them. Such kind of children were helped by, are helped by, has been helping. Satyarthi has been helping them. The cry of innocence. Now who is this cry of innocence? The children who are not have any dignity, any freedom, and the face of invisibility. Their freedom, their sorrow, their expression, everything is dumped. Everything is caught by somebody. They are under the control of somebody. I represent millions of those children who are left behind, and that's why I have kept an empty chair here as a reminder. He pointed towards the chair, an empty chair. He said, I have kept it empty because I am representing Kailash Satyarthi, representing millions of those children who are left behind. That's why he kept the chair empty as a reminder. I have come here only to share the voices and dreams of our children. He says that he is there only to share the voices and dreams of the children because they are all our children. I have looked into their frightened and exhausted eyes. He has seen the frightened face of the children, exhausted eyes of the children. I have held their injured bodies and felt their broken spirits. He says that he had the feeling, he had felt the children, the sorrow, the frightened faces, exhausted eyes, the injured bodies of the children. So he has seen the broken spirits of children. Satyarthi says, 20 years ago in the foothills of the Himalayas, he met a small skinny child laborer. He met a very thin laborer. He asked Satyarthi, is the world so poor that it cannot give me a toy and a book instead of forcing me to take a gun or a tool? Look at this statement. The child asked, questioned Satyarthi, saying that, is this world is so poor that it cannot provide me, give me a toy to play and a book to study instead of giving me a gun or a tool in my hand? I met with the Sudanese child soldier. He was kidnapped by an extremist militia. The skinny laborer, he was the Sudanese, belonged to Sudan, a child soldier. Instead of giving him toy and a book to study, he was forced to hold a gun. He was kidnapped by an extremist militia. As his first training lesson, he was forced to kill his friends and family. He asked me, what is my fault? Poor thing, the child soldier was questioning Satyarthi, what was my fault? I was forced to kill my friend and my family and his family. Friends, all the great religions teach us to care for our children. Jesus said, let the children come to me. Do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to them. The Holy Quran says, kill not your children because of poverty. Every religion teaches us that to love, to serve. This is love and serve is the motto of our school, my dear students. So Jesus said, let the children come to me, do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to them. This is the kingdom of God belongs to the children. The Holy Quran says, don't kill the children because of poverty. Friends, there is no greater violence than to deny the dreams of our children. Wonderful. Satyarthi says, this is a great violence, the one who denies the dreams of children. We don't have right to deny the dreams of children. Therefore, I refuse to accept that all the temples and mosques and churches and prayer houses have no place for the dreams of our children. Satyarthi says he refused to accept that all the temples, mosques and churches and different prayer houses have no place for the dreams of our children. Dear students, in this video I have not given you the assignment because this is a speech delivered by Satyarthi, Kailash Satyarthi. Therefore, we are going to study more in the next video and I will try to give you the assignment in the next video. Till that, read the lesson, understand the motto behind Kailash Satyarthi. Not only that, why this lesson is given as a syllabus for standard 10th. There is some reason, so you have to understand it and read it well. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.